So after all this walking around, we finally got to the Grand Bazaar. My gosh, it's grand. There are 5,000 stores or stalls. Most of them are quite small, but still so many. There were pashminas, ceramics, jewelry, lots of silver. Apparently there's a lot of handmade silver in this area, or in Turkey in general. And I bought a necklace or two and some earrings, and then he gave me a gift of some blue topazes. So that's when you know you got ripped off, when they're giving you gifts like that. Damn, being a tourist and a foreigner. So then we walked around a little more. We saw a couple random sites. We saw this wall that had ceramics broken up all over it, which was kind of pretty. I would have something like that in a garden, perhaps. Then we also ate at this place we'd seen the other day. It's Turkish Crepes. They kind of remind me of a less oily paratha, like Indian food. And you can get them with whatever you want. And then we had a spinach and feta, but there were many other options as well. They're all savory though. They were pretty yummy, and we had this amazing fresh orange juice. Like, we saw them squeezing it in front of us. Oh, it was so good. Oh, also, another side note, their McDonald's here, not that I was gonna eat there, don't worry, I didn't, but I'm always curious to see what McDonald's in other countries have different. And this one, they had a sort of taco thing. It said tacos, and it was shaped kind of like a taco, but I didn't actually get to see what it was. Someone was eating it and I just kind of spied it. And then they also have two different kinds of pie. There's a chocolate with orange in it, flavored pie, instead of like an apple pie. And then there's also a blueberry custard pie. So, I don't know, randomness, just letting you guys know. Then after that, we went to the Turkish bath. Oh my gracious, it is one of the most lovely experiences ever. It was so relaxing. Just thinking about it now, all my muscles are kind of going, You get in there and you go upstairs and they give you a Turkish towel, which is kind of what I would call like a tea cloth or a tea towel, but bigger. Not much bigger though, like it just covers your tush and it just covers your chest and then obviously wraps around you. They also give you like a pair of fresh underwear that are like packaged, so you know, they bought them recently, haven't been used before, so you throw those on as well. And then you can buy like a regular, which is a self-serve. You can buy a luxury, which is with a massage, and then there's like an executive, which is like the regular scrub massage and an oil massage. Lovely, lovely. So we just got the one that had the scrub down. So you get all in your tea towel and underwear and such, and you head on into the main room, and you go through a whole bunch of different doors to keep the heat in, I guess. And there's certain doors on the outside that if it gets too hot for you in the main room, you can go out and sit there. So you get in the main room, and it's toasty warm. It's all warm steam, but not, I personally didn't find it too hot, but you definitely you're definitely sweating, you're definitely perspiring quite a fair bit. But it was so comfortable at the same time. It's a huge marble room. We weren't allowed to take photos for obvious reasons, because it's just a whole bunch of women sitting around in their underwear, basically, and getting rubbed down with the soap and everything. So it has this huge, beautiful roof that's dome-like, and it has these circles cut out of it so that light comes in, and they're called elephant eyes. And I think they're kind of like orbs that are glass orbs that go on top of it so that it catches the light from all angles and brings it in. And then all around there are, I believe, 38 like wash basins, kind of like sinks. They're all made of marble as well, and they have these beautiful brass or maybe gold, or I don't know what they're made of, taps. And those have a bit cooler water. You can choose your temperature because there's a hot and cold tap, but they have a bit cooler water because you definitely want it when you're in that room for so long. So you get in there and they have this huge slab of marble that could fit, I don't know, 30 women. And it's heated. It's so nice. So you lay your towel down and you just lay there and let the heat of the air and the heat of the marble relax you. And then when your turn comes up, the woman's like, come here. So you get there and she scrubs you down with this special mitt. Traditionally they're made of goat hair, but I'm assuming these are made of something synthetic that's cheap because they just throw them out after they use them on you. So they scrub you down with that, and the stuff they slough off is gross. It looks like gray spaghetti almost. And like, I'm a clean person. I shower every day, and it was icky. Then they rinse you off a little bit with some more of the water, and they just keep bringing buckets. I mean, all you hear is like water going whoosh, and you hear like women chit-chatting. Sometimes you hear the tin hitting on the marble because they have these other little tin pan-like things. They grab the water and pour it on you as well. So they rinse you off of all your ickiness, and then they take these amazing, it seems like nylon, and they dip it in like a soapy thing of water, and then when they lift it up, they go blow into it, close it, and then the bag has air, and then they push it, and bubbles come popping out of it, and they're tons and tons, and they're silky and amazing, and they kind of drip those all over you, and then they wash you off, give you a rub down all over. After that is finished, they take you over to one of the sinks, and you sit down beside it, and they wash your hair for you, and the stuff smelled like cherries. It was really nice. And then they use that tin pan, and they pour it on you to get all the suds off you and everything, and then they direct you towards the jacuzzi if you're interested. It was amazing. So I ended up staying there for a while. I went back and forth between the wash basins and the marble. It was so relaxing. And then after that, you can go into one of the antechambers, which is, it's still warm, but it's not obviously the steam and everything. And they had like these beautiful cushions that kind of look Sultan-esque, I guess, these couches like that. And someone comes by, would you like a drink? And we got some more of that fresh orange juice. We had 2 rounds of orange juice. I know, we're badass like that. It was delicious though. I can't get enough of it. It's just so sweet and citrusy and yummy. So after we were all relaxed, we came back to our hotel and hung out for a little bit. Then we went back out to dinner to that same place before, and that's when I chatted with the guys about going out, which I'm very excited about. So hopefully I'll have lots to tell you guys about tomorrow. We're gonna head out to the Spice Bazaar, we're gonna hit the Blue Mosque again, and then possibly another Turkish bath because it was so nice. And then Kat's hitting the clubs. So hopefully I'll have lots to tell you tomorrow. And that's all for day 5. See ya.